Good morning, this is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David DeNoyer on TCTV. It's time for Community Connection with the Miami County Park District, and with me this morning is Scott Myers and Jessie Chernetsky. Okay, I want to. Last time I forgot your first name, and this time I thought, wait, married name.
Plus, I know her name's changed. He got married. All that.
They're both
stuff,
really confusing. 10 letters, a lot.
Is 10 letters in both of them?
10 letters in this one, 8 in the last.
Okay.
So.
Well, yeah, you got married, so you added a couple letters.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
That works. Hey, a big weekend out of the Miami County Park District, Scott.
Yeah, you gotta love it. It is Farm Fest weekend, and the weather's awesome. We were a little worried last weekend because it was really bad on Saturday.
Yeah.
But Chamber of Commerce weather this weekend for everyone to come out and enjoy Fall Farm Fest at Lost Creek Reserve.
Yeah, it is.
Very excited.
It'll be a little on the cool side, but no rain in the forecast, and it's Fall Fest.
It is.
Exactly.
So
It's not Summer Fest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So wear
it's
your
like the
jacket.
perfect preparation for fall. Get you ready for fall, and all the activities lend to the fall, so it's actually the perfect atmosphere for it.
It's completely designed not only around the farm, but around families.
Yes, and all kinds of family activities.
Yeah, so we have tons of different things going on. So family activities that we have are, we have a pumpkin patch out there. You can go out and pick out your pumpkin. We have great pumpkins that are set out in our field. We have cool demonstrations. So it's not just for, little kids. It's for kids of all ages, which is awesome.
Big kids like me, too.
I know.
That's the good part.
Yeah.
And it's fun to go out. I like watching all the kids play out in the backyard or the
Yeah.
side yard.
Yeah.
They
They're jumping in that straw pit.
Yes.
And they're having such a good time.
Well,
so.
whether it's making rope and
Yeah.
all the activities that are for the kids, it's stuff that kids, unless they went out to the Fall Farm Fest, do not get to get in on those activities
Not
anymore.
things that you normally do. I mean, it's things as us older folks maybe did as young,
Yes.
not Jessie as much, but when you go out and you just made up stuff. You just found things and made your own games, and that's sort of what that's about back there in the backyard with all the children's games. And obviously you got those things that you make up. They make up themselves, and there's all kinds of things going on there. But then you take it clear to the other end of the festival, and you got the pony rides and the corn maze,
right?
And totally different. It's just so fun.
Yeah,
so
it's
fun.
a lot of fun. It's just it's various throughout. There's something, like I just was saying, something for everyone out there. We have some really cool demonstrations this year, so make sure you check out our schedule, which you can find on Facebook or our website if you want to look at it beforehand. Of course, we'll have it on site, at the festival.
The first one I see, and it's right at opening, is the chainsaw demo.
Yeah, and it's cool. We have Upper Valley Career Center kids come out, and they have actually created sculptures beforehand, and they brought them out on Thursday. They actually came out and volunteered. They picked some pumpkins for us. They put in the scarecrow post and all that. But they also brought in over 40 of these sculptures that you can go out and purchase that they've done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, done and volunteered their time towards. And it's super cool. And then they'll be on site doing that demo as well to show you, how they make a creation.
Now, I'm looking at pottery throwing. You've got an oxen demo, a horse training demo.
Yeah. So the Miami County Equine Task Force comes out, and they get people to come in and do these horse training demos for them. Mike Lohman is coming out, and he will be training a horse for the first time. And so it's kind of like a progressive training. So it's like bare bones, like I just got this horse. This is what you do. These are the steps that you need to do. And so from Saturday through Sunday, you'll get to see this horse kind of change, which is really neat.
And you'll even have the bookmobile.
Yeah. We also have the bookmobile.
Yeah, the library comes out every year for the bookmobile. The thing I'm looking forward to, the one new thing I'm really looking forward to, the oxen demo.
Yeah,
those things are huge. And
are they actually going to be plowing?
He's going to yoke them.
Yep.
Okay, yoke them.
Yes. Not Dwight, but he is going to do a demonstration on how to yoke them.
Yep.
And just seeing animals of that size.
Yeah, they're big.
Is fascinating, and they're not going to be the only animals. In our bank barn, there at Lost Creek, we have, the Farm Bureau is bringing in some animals. Our Chris Thompson, one of our staff members, brings his sheep in every year, so that when he does his sheepdog demonstration on Sunday, his sheep will be there. So there'll be animals in the barn, much like you would have if you were on a farm. We've got, like, up on the main floor of the bank barn, the Farm Bureau has their milking cow.
Oh, they had that there last year.
Yes,
It's the simulator.
Yes.
Okay.
So kids can sort of learn, see what it was like. See, when I was a kid, we actually had a cow in our house, and my dad would milk it every night and morning. And if he was gone or something, I might have to do it or something like that. And it's you don't just put a milker on and let it, like in modern days.
It's literally a hands-on.
It is a hands-on demonstration. Exactly. So it's pretty neat for them to see how that, where the actual, that the milk really doesn't come from Kroger, but really comes out
It's
of.
true. Yeah. You get to see where it starts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's on the farm.
Yes.
And then also in there too, we're having the Western Central Beekeepers Association will be in there, and they're going to have a demonstration hive out there. So kids will be able to go inside and point out the queen bee and get to see the inner workings of a hive, which will be really interesting. You don't get to see that every day. So that should be pretty cool too.
Just when you say bees, it's only been in the last couple of weeks that I've really noticed a lot of bees.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's, most people would freak out when there's a lot of bees around, but I'm thinking this is a good thing. We've heard about bees on the decline, and now they're out and about.
Yes, and they're still on the decline, but it's important that we do, and that's part of what the Park District's all about is, habitat, whether it be the bees or the monarch butterfly or any type of habitat for, that whole chain of life. And folks, when they think of bees, they think of getting stung and not liking them, but you know what? I like honey.
I like honey, I like flowers, and, they help
you like food.
Everything along the way.
So that,
there are pollinators.
They are majorly important. And so, that's, and so the folks, and not just kids, but so that adults can see what a hive looks like. It's
really fascinating.
And see how they work and those kinds of things. So.
But all the activities you've got going on October 10th. Now you've got food vendors will be out of.
Yeah, we have great food vendors coming out. So
you look serious when you said that.
Yeah,
so they must be good.
I love food, so gotta love the food vendors.
Yeah. So Susie's Big Dipper will be back again for the ice cream. So it might be a little chilly, first thing here Saturday.
It's never too cold for ice cream.
Never too cold for ice cream.
And she'll have great soups, I think, though too, which will be good. Mohawk Grill always comes with a great source of like local, fresh, kind of unconventional gourmet food, which is pretty cool. The Boy Scout troop will be out with their walking tacos and hot dogs, and then we're having Truck and Fire from Anna will be coming out, and they have wood-fired pizza, which will be super good too.
Nice.
Really good. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Caramel apples.
Yes.
Now there's a fall treat.
Yes.
Luckily, we've partnered with Winans, and so we're gonna have their caramel apples out there for sale for the Park District.
Yep. And Kiwanis will be out there, and they have an assortment of. Usually they do pie, apple pumpkin pie with whipped cream. This year they're kind of offering a few new things, and they partnered with a person that makes homemade baked goods and sweets, and they have some really cool fall treats like pumpkin whoopie pies, and I know, it's gonna be good. So come hungry.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. And that's always, so you can just sort of eat your way through the festival. You can, demonstrate your way through the festival. You can ride the ponies. You can ride the wagon rides. And of course, we can't forget the scarecrows.
Yes. Scarecrow
Lane.
Yep.
We're probably going to have at least 40 again this year.
Yep.
Very excited. And the creativity that people come up with.
The time that they put in making some of those scarecrows were just amazing last year.
Yes. I mean, it truly is awesome that we have such great community support, and it's a great way for them to advertise themselves too. So it's a lot of fun that they come out and take the time to build those.
Right, and we had some families that did some, and elementary school, Kyle, third graders.
We had Walnut Grove Learning Center do it. We're having Riverside does one almost every year. So it's pretty cool that, schools and children are getting involved in creating these too.
And so far, we've really only talked about Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
And, well, Saturday night, you've got something else that goes on.
Yeah, it's called Movie on the Farm.
Ooh.
I know, you like that?
Yeah, it's a new thing we've partnered with the Farm Bureau. Obviously, being on the farm, and we have a great value in what they provide, the service they provide to farmers. And last year they did a movie night at Lost Creek on a separate night, and we decided this year to merge it as, where they're going to do it. Farm Fest ends at 5, but the Farm Bureau is going to do some activities right after that, leading up to the movie at around 7:15, and that's free.
Yep.
Come on out.
So it truly is an entire day.
It
of
really
events.
is.
Entire day of
Yeah.
events. The Farm Bureau is going to be showing Charlotte's Web. So yeah,
Sweet movie for the
And
kids.
it's
Yes,
really
it is.
cool. I mean, it looks awesome. The screen is up on one of our big barns.
That's what it's like the original drive-in theater inside of the barn.
Yeah, exactly. And we're having a square dance too that night from 5 to 7, which will be really fun. A group from Huber Heights is coming out and doing that for us.
So you'll have someone calling the square
the
dance.
square dance.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I heard someone calling a square dance.
That's
Yeah,
right,
so
and it's
fun.
so unique. I mean, I grew up, growing up, on the farm like I did. I went to several square. I never could do it, but to hear them, do the do-si-do and all that fun stuff. So it'd be neat for people just to learn, and then they were going to let folks participate and learn how to do it. So if you've never done it, and you want to do it.
Now's the time.
My grandparents were part of the Dixie Twirlers.
Oh, wow. Nice
So,
name.
yeah. I had or got to see quite a bit of square dancing.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, October 11th, you start again at noon, and you have another day of activities.
We
Yes.
do,
Yes.
yeah. So something that won't be there today, but will be there on Sunday, will be the Children's Homestead, which is really neat. We have a lady that comes out from Columbus, and she comes and brings all these unique children, or old time, I guess, kind of activities that children can participate in, hands-on wise. So like kneading bread, tapping maple syrup trees. Of course, it's just a demonstration kind of thing. But they can dress up in bonnets. She has a little playhouse. I mean, she has all sorts of really neat activities that will be back by the cabin area.
Yeah. Along with the archery trailer, will be back by the cabin.
Yeah.
The corn shooter will be back by the cabin. We've sort of, in the last couple of years, we've tried to get more and more activities back in the cabin area for folks can get off on the way. As they go by the wagon ride, they can get off and take care of those activities and do that. So.
But you also have the corn maze.
Yes.
Corn maze, yep.
Folks can do that.
Folks can do the corn maze, and there is a fee for the corn maze, pony rides. A few things have fees. Obviously, the food, you got to pay for the food, but most things are free.
Right.
Pretty much, other than just a few.
Yeah, there's just a few things that have, a small fee.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, the corn maze is like $3 for kids, $5 for adults.
That's
and
not bad
I
at
have
all.
heard. I was out there with a group last weekend, and the folks couldn't believe how hard the maze was. they had a heck of a time. They had to get the map out.
Really?
Oh yeah. But the corn this year is great. I mean, we've had some years where the corn maze didn't grow real well. Man, the corn is thick, and it is tall, and you cannot see.
Now, the corn maze is also open other times as well. You can rent it out for groups and parties.
Yes, we've had several rentals where folks can rent it for $100 an hour. Plus, there's some other things that you can do as well, and you can contact our office and find out those kinds of things. We have another event coming up October 24th. Our Halloween happening, we'll have the maze open that evening as well.
Okay.
And for folks to just do, if they individually they want to come through. So
now we've talked about the activities for kids and things out in the side yard. There's going to be food and the pony rides, but there's something else that's happening throughout the whole weekend, and it's free too, and that's the music, entertainment.
Yeah. So that's something that we really love having at our festival. We have local musicians coming in. They're at 2 different tents that are posted throughout the area, and they're awesome. They play all day long. They create a wonderful atmosphere. Yeah. They're just great. It's so nice to have live music, playing in the background, and you can sit and watch them. There's there's tables and there's straw bales out, so you can sit and watch and enjoy and eat your lunch while watching them. So
right.
They create a wonderful atmosphere for
Well,
the
you've
event.
got Colin Richards, Larry Lyons, locally Megan Osmond, Silvergrass, Pam Ballman, and Rip Rap Road Bluegrass.
Yeah.
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday, yep. And then, Sunday, again, we have Pam Bowman, Megan Osmond, Colin Richards, Larry Lyon, and Mike Stedmack. And a lot of these people perform, you've probably seen a lot of these guys perform at different local events, and they're actually pretty widely known now, a lot of the musicians that we have here. So.
Well, Megan Osmond.
Yeah,
everyone recognizes her name right away.
Everybody knows Megan, so she's great. And and it is, and like what Jesse talked about, it provides a great atmosphere.
Yes, it does.
It just, if you're wandering through the festival, you hear the music in the background, it just creates that ambiance. And then you can just sit and really listen and focus on them and really enjoy. And I love walking through the festival and just hearing the music. And, there are 2 different locations, one clear out by the barns, one up right by the house. So it really makes, wherever you're at, you can listen to them and those kinds of things.
It's Mother Nature's amphitheater.
Yeah. And neat picture spots.
Yeah.
Where picture spots for folks to take really good, whether it be selfies or take group pictures or, they can post and hashtag and do all that fancy social media stuff. But another thing I wanted to sort of mention before we wrap up Farm Fest is we also have some really good sponsors that help us every year that help make it free.
Right.
Buckeye Insurance, Kerber Sheet Metal, and then obviously this year big time is the Miami County Farm Bureau. So Troy Historical Society helps us out a lot with doing activities and providing us a lot of their expertise. So it's really, it's neat having them a part of Fall Farm Fest. So.
It's really great having Lost Creek Reserve as part of our park district, and to just have that resource so close to town.
Correct. Now 464 acres.
Wow.
Lost Creek Reserve. And one thing that folks will see when they come out, they'll come into the gravel drive, coming down the farm lane. They're going to make that turn to the right. Well, those that get there early will make the turn to the right. Those that won't, they're going to be parking out there. But they're going to see a gravel drive to the left that is being constructed right now. And the western half of the property has not been open to the public yet. And we've built the driveway and a small parking lot. We'll have a trailhead over there, and we're building trails. And there's some natural resource work, wetlands and tree plantings and things along those lines we're doing over there, so that next year folks will have several more miles of hiking trails on the farm.
So the park continues to grow.
Continues to grow. So that western half is actually the part of the property, the little over 200 acres that Mark and Dorothy New donated to the park district. So it was put into a trust, and when Dorothy passed away a couple years ago, that came to us. We received a grant recently to do the development work. So
now a lot still is farmed.
Yes. Oh, well over 200 acres of it is tillable, and Dave Dimmitt, who lives out there near us, an organic dairy farmer, does a wonderful job. Is a great partner with us. And sometimes you'll see his cows in our pasture. So it's pretty neat. He's a great partner for us, and we really enjoy Dave a lot. And he does such a good job, and most of the fields there, except for the corn maze and the soybean field, that's our Bushels for Hunger field. All the rest of them are certified organic fields.
There you go.
So
this all starts at 10 o'clock today.
10 o'clock, yes.
10 o'clock today.
Yes.
And Lori and I will be out there broadcasting live from Fall Farm Fest.
Yes.
In the noon to 2, I believe.
So sometimes very shortly.
We were just reminiscing the other morning about exactly like all the different things that we're going to do. Make sure that we eat all the food.
Exactly.
I know you had the mums out there last
year.
Yes. You want to have the mums again?
Yes. We have several other vendors. There's other things besides food.
We have tons of vendors. Tons of neat vendors that are coming out. We have a guy that's coming out doing reclaimed barnwood. So he's now
that's going to be neat to see.
Yeah, and then Olive Oasis, they'll be down there selling their olive oil. Which
nice.
Cool. Yeah, so we have some really neat vendors that are going to be there.
Those
some
are a couple
new
of our
vendors.
Ones. And some old time, coming back still. So.
Yeah, Virgil Soap, Rosebud's Garden. She does spices. She's actually going to do a cheese demo for us, which will be really...
Cheese.
Yeah.
I love cheese.
Kind of like what... I think her thing is called like what you can do with your local farmer's milk or something like that. And so she'll show you what you can do with all this milk, all the different ways.
Like
you can
homemade
use it.
cheeses?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what, and that's what, our vision of farm was those kinds of things. And we're getting to the point now where those vendors are starting to come out and do not just sell their stuff, but do demonstrations on how to make that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what's important.
So many people are getting back to the basics,
really are.
and it's so great to be able to go out there, and it is. If I could learn how to make my own cheese,
yeah,
I could eat cheese for the rest of my life. All right. Anything else that you wanted to add in this morning?
No, trail run series tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah, if you didn't register, you can show up and $25 to register. Support the Park District. Come out and
run through the Scarecrow Lane, run around the farm.
Yep.
And enjoy a beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful morning tomorrow.
Yeah,
morning.
it is.
So race is at 9.
9 a.m. Yep.
And registration starts at 8.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
temperatures back in the 70s on Sunday.
Yes.
So perfect.
Awesome. Beautiful weekend.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you out on the farm this afternoon.
Great. Thank you.
Sounds good. See you
This
there.
has been Community Connection with the Miami County Park District. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TC TV.